Put those hands back together for Dan Bonventre.
How you guys doing? He was adorable, wasn't he? Stole my whole goddamn set. Little shit. He's surprisingly strong. That was my ukulele, by the way. Alright, I guess I'm gonna do a set now. None of us are happy about this. Let's all agree that this sucks from here on out. Alright, so I've seen a lot of ads about texting while driving these days. People are getting upset about this. Don't text and drive, it saves lives. You know what I found is more dangerous than texting while driving? Are drivers who are outraged by people texting while driving. Yes. Because I'm in the car, thank you, man. Because I'm in the car with my father the other day, and he's like, "Hey, Dan, see that guy drifting in our lane? I bet he's on his cell phone. There's only one way to find out." Yeah! That motherfucker's texting while driving! Hey you! I see you! I see what you're doing! Hang it up! Hang up the phone and watch the road! Seems more dangerous to me. I find it arbitrary, the outrage about texting while driving, because there are a lot of other ways to be distracted behind the wheel of a car. Trust me, I've tried most of them. Like, have you ever heard of Roadhead? Yeah. Have you ever tried begging for that at 60 miles per hour? It takes your full concentration. They really don't want to do it. You know, but where's that statistic? Where's that PSA with Alec Baldwin? Hi. This year, 1 in 30 boyfriends will die. Trying to be awesome. Begging for Roadhead? That's begging for Road Dead. The more you know. The story about my father is really more of a story of my parents getting old. They're getting to that age, it's kind of sad. I knew my folks were getting old when I went into their fridge and I found a brick. Like a pound brick of Chinese takeout duck sauce packets. I mean, they couldn't go through this much duck sauce in 2 lifetimes, let alone what little time they have left. And I don't know what it is with old people and free condiments, but they collect them. Like there's some sort of currency in the afterlife. I half expect my mother to say to me one day, "Darling, remember, when I die, bury me with 2 gold mustard packets over my eyes. Why? Or else the boatman won't ferry my soul over the river Styx." Not a lot of Greek mythology fans here. That's alright, you'll look it up. So I fell in love recently. It was love at first sight. I realized I was in love. I looked at her and I just knew that it had been about 6 months since I'd had sex with anybody. You ever do that? You ever just get so lonely that you fall in love with the first person who's willing to talk to you for 5 minutes? No matter how horrible they are? You know, we sit down and order a drink and I'm like, God, she's beautiful. And I feel like I can see into the depths of her soul. I really want an appletini right now, but like I'm trying to lose weight. Like my ass is okay, but I'm trying to like slim down my waist a little bit, and I feel like she sees me. Like who I am on the inside. OMG, have you ever been to Cancun? It's like the best. Like I totally went there for spring break, and she's so well traveled. She could teach me so much about the world. Let's get married. I've always had a hard time dating. It's really because I tend to date a lot of crazy women. I love them. They're wild, they're beautiful, they're a force of nature. Problem is, I'm like that guy who leaves his house to watch the hurricane. You've all seen this idiot on the news. He's always the first casualty of any storm. You know, body found, Instagram open. Headline reads, "Yup." I'm drawn to crazy women because they're great at first. Like, a crazy woman will change your perspective on things. You know, you wake up one day, you go outside and you think, huh, so that's what my car looks like with a shattered windshield. I never saw it that way before. That's so interesting. Problem is, like the guy who goes out in the storm, every time I meet one, I completely forget how fucking dangerous they are. And my friends will try to warn me. They're like, Dan, we're urging you to just evacuate this relationship as soon as possible. And I'm like, you know what, guys, I'm fine. You always overreact to these situations. We're predicting now that this is going to be the worst relationship since Irene a few years ago. And I'm like, Sandy's nothing like Irene, okay? Irene was a disaster. All communication lines were down between us. And they're like, ugh. We're going to send it over to Joe in the studio. Maybe he can show you what we're talking about. Joe, you there? Yeah, thanks. Dan, as you can see, you're currently too close to this relationship to see it for what it is. You're right here in the eye of it, which is 70 degrees sunny, very temperate. But if we could just zoom out here for a second. Thank you. As you can see now, Dan, your entire life is being hit hard around this relationship. There goes your friends, your family, your job. A cow for some reason. We're predicting in just a few days Sandy's going to move out west towards California to pursue an acting career. Leaving you right in the path of destruction here, where you'll troll around the ruins for a few weeks looking for the nearest girl with a FEMA trailer who's willing to provide some disaster relief. That is my time. Thank you very much.
Dan Bonventre.